Hello everybody, welcome to EduTab and also welcome to a new video where we address the doubts that you are having. And today we are going to discuss about the previous year papers, its importance, and not only just the discussion, but we are also going to provide you previous year questions from 2018 onwards till 2022, all memory based questions. ठीक है, तो ये समझने से पहले आपको प्रीवियस ईयर देने से पहले लेट जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड लाइक व्हाट इज द इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस, राइट? क्योंकि we are given a syllabus, right? We are given in the notification the subjects are mentioned, right? Along with that हमको syllabus भी दिया जाता है. So when we already have this much of things to refer to if we want to prepare for the examination, तो previous year paper का क्या role है, right? Most of you must be thinking that, but let me tell you, जितना important आपका syllabus होता है किसी भी exam के लिए, उतना ही important या फिर उससे ज़्यादा important होते हैं आपके previous year questions. Why am I saying so? See, this is because of two major reasons. First of all, it will help you to understand by looking at previous year questions, it will help you to understand that where do you stand currently in your examination preparation. देखो, at this time when you're looking at this video, either you are a fresher, right, who for the very first time not only NABARD but will be giving any competitive examination, right? Or another case can be that you are preparing for other government examinations, okay, and this is for the very first time that you will be preparing for NABARD, right? Can be two cases. Now, if you're a fresher, and I know because we have talked to a lot of aspirants, we keep on having these sessions, that especially as a fresher, you are very like dreaded that will I be able to clear it? I am just a fresher. I've never done any preparation. I will just start off my preparation from scratch. So will I be able to clear this examination or not in my very first attempt, right? These are the questions that you have in your mind. But sometimes it happens that you exaggerate the difficulty level in your head, right? So what will happen if you look at the previous year questions, you get an idea, right? You get an idea that, okay, maybe I'm not able to answer this question currently, but it seems a doable job. It is not that was difficult that I was thinking it to be. And this builds your confidence, and this will help you to at least start with your preparation sincerely, right? One case can be this where you were underconfident, okay? One case where you were underconfident. Another case can be where you are already preparing for other examination and you got to know, okay, that there is quant reasoning and English. I've been doing that for SSC exam, or maybe you're doing UPSC. So you thought that, okay, agriculture I've already done there, schemes I've already covered there. So it would be cake of piece of work for me, ठीक है, या cake work for me. You must be thinking this, but again you might be wrong. देखो, 50% can be the case that you will be able to manage, but 50% of the time what will happen, the examination that you were preparing for, they had a different way of asking question. Maybe you are confident and you are not touching the subject at all, but while then you appear for the examination, you found it very difficult because the way of asking or the pattern of the exam was very different. Let me give you an example. In UPSC, a lot of analytical questions are asked, right? So if you go for UPSC examination, you have to understand the analysis, you have to analyze the scheme, you have to understand its core, its gist, what are its implications, right? Similarly for topics as well. But if you have looked at the previous year questions of NABARD, you would have realized that here they don't go for any such analytical type of question. In NABARD, they ask you very straightforward or statistical or data based question, right? So for example, in schemes, they would not be asking you an analysis, what was the reason behind it, that whatever, like they might be asking you that who are the beneficiaries of the scheme, or the scheme was launched in which year, means data specific, or very like one word, I'm sorry, like one liner sort of questions that are asked in the word examination, right? So to understand, first of all, where do you stand currently in the preparation, how difficult or easy it is going for you to prepare for the exam, you would understand once you have looked at the previous year question paper. Another reason why previous year paper analysis is very, very important before even starting preparing for not only NABARD but for any examination is to prioritize that what chapters are important and what you can keep at low priority, right? So most of you or all of you or many of you might be knowing what is the pattern of the exam, right? So here we know that reasoning come in phase 1, English, computer knowledge, then we have quants, decision making, general awareness, ESI, ARD. So all in all we have 8 subjects in phase 1, and then we have descriptive writing in phase 2 as well. So you can see that here a lot of subjects are there, right? Even though you are given a syllabus, do you really think, like for example, if in reasoning there are generic 16 chapters that are there which are asked in most of the examination, right? And you know that here it's just qualifying in nature, right? Because the initial 5 subjects here, they are non-merit section, so here you just have to clear the sectional cutoff. Now where the sectional cutoff of reasoning, it ranges from 3 to 4 out of 20, and you know in sectional cutoff you don't have to aim to score higher, because anybody who had scored 3 marks or anybody who had scored 19 out of 20, they will be weighed on the same scale, right? So at this moment where you know that you have to just clear the sectional cutoff just for 3 to 4 marks, are you really going to cover all the 16 chapters, right? Would that be a right strategy for you? Or maybe for English, or maybe for quants, right? Or many of you might be weak in these sections, right? So just to clear these sections, what are you going to prioritize? So this prioritization you are going to understand once you have looked at the previous year question. Here in this particular slide, I will just give you analysis of reasoning. However, I will further show you that where you can have better analysis of other subjects as well. Okay, but wait for that. Now, but if you look for the reasoning, here you're looking at, okay, inequality is one such chapter which has come every year. Like for past 3 years, it has come every year. Okay, blood relation also, even though if in any certain year the number is like as low as 1, but it has still been asked for the continuous years, right? Direction sense was asked before, but in recent time it has not been asked. All right, so you can keep it at low priority. I'm not saying that skip it altogether, but you can keep it at low priority, right? Similarly, up silog hai. Silog has not been asked this year, but it was asked every year, right? So you can keep that, okay, it is moderately important, that okay, maybe 1 year it has not been asked, but it has been asked continuously, right? So you can keep it at moderate priority. But if you have to start off with, won't you think that okay, I should start off with inequality or blood relation, where I know that good number of questions are asked, right? Similarly, if you look at seating arrangement and puzzle, there you are looking at that the number of questions are very high. So don't you think you should start off with these chapters? And if you cover, even if you have done just 1, 2, 3, 4 chapters, you would have easily able to clear the sectional cutoff. Okay, now for example, if you look at critical reasoning has never been asked like in the recent years. So do you really have to cover this particular topic? Maybe this topic can be important for other examination that you are currently preparing for, but you need to understand this chapter is not that much asked in NABARD examination. So if we have to just clear the sectional cutoff, this should be at your least priority, right? So if you have gone for these 4 chapters, you would have been easily able to clear this sectional cutoff. But how would you have known about it, right? How would you have known that what should I prioritize, what should what should I not prioritize, right? This you would have got to know once you have looked at the previous year question papers, right? And on that note only, I also want to say, when I was talking about like the difficulty level, ठीक है, मैंने आपको example दिया था, जैसे यूपीएससी का मैंने example दिया था, ठीक है? These are of 2024 screenshot है ARD section के, the static part I have picked up. Now here if you look at the question, you would analyze one common pattern, ठीक है? Which of the following given option is the ratio of crop yield to amount, right? For example, the description was given and you had to identify the terminology, okay? Now if you look at it, which of the following is not considered a biodiversity hotspot? Again, a very straightforward, a very direct question. Here you would not find anything that is like analytical. They would not ask you an analysis of biodiversity hotspot, what is it all about, or anything like that. Why are egg rotate in brooders? Again, means you should know the terminologies and process that exist in your syllabus, right? Now imagine you were covering syllabus and you were sincerely, like for example, you were sincerely memorizing the varieties of all the crops, and you were all sincerely analyzing the data and everything. But when you get to the examination, you were like, I prepared so hard, but these questions are very straightforward, and maybe I have skipped this thing because I was more focused on the analysis part, right? Another one more example I will tell you, that is of ESI section. In ESI, and most of the aspirant, they have the shocker. They go to the examination and they feel very shocked. They are like, ma'am, in phase 1 of ESI, 40 on 40 or 38-40 questions were from current affairs only, and I prepared so much dedicatedly for static part, right? But if you have done previous year analysis, if you have looked at the question, you would have realized that this is not for the very first first time it has happened, but this happens every year. In ESI, every year, current affairs is preferred and not static. In phase 2, there is still some weightage of static. 4 to 5 marks questions will still be there. But in phase 1, it is very rare. In some years, 40 and 40 questions have been from current affairs, or in other years, 1 or 2 questions, maximum up to 5 questions have been there in phase 1 of ESI. Otherwise, all questions have been from current affairs only. How would you have known that? No matter how sincerely you have prepared syllabus, it is of no use if it is not being asked in examination. You need to understand the pattern of the examination. Nowhere I'm saying that that syllabus is not at all important. No, that will help you in your descriptive writing. Random questions are asked from it, but you need to understand what you need to prioritize. If you were going for phase 1, or in fact for phase 2 in ESI, you had to prioritize current affairs because that is what asked in examination. And also in ARD, as we have seen, not much of the analysis or analytical sort of questions are asked, and all these things are very important to know. ठीक है, अब चलो बात करते हैं from where to download the previous year questions. ठीक है, तो I will be just clicking on this and I will be showing you. Give me a second. All right. So when you will click on this particular link, you will be land to this particular website link. ठीक है, यहाँ पे you have to go to the courses and here you will see NABARD grade A course. Okay. When you go to NABARD grade A course, ठीक है, यहाँ पे you will have this previous year वाला section. ठीक है, NABARD में यहाँ पे in the यहाँ पे आपको जाना है एग्जाम्स में. ठीक है, यहाँ पे आपको क्लियरली मिल जाएगा, वरना प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन भी है, यहाँ पे आप एग्जाम्स में आपको क्लियरली मिलेगा. यहाँ पे गो टू NABARD ग्रेड एग्जामिनेशन एंड हियर below lifestyle you're looking at information, eligibility, syllabus, lifestyle, previous year question. Click on the previous year question. Okay, now you will land to this particular page and here we have done everything for you. We have given this particular link, ठीक है, from where you can download the previous year question. But if you scroll it down, okay, for phase 1 it is above. Okay, for phase 1 previous year question it is here. If you scroll it down for phase 2 also, we have provided you since 2018 of descriptive English. You can download the PDF of ESI and ARD as well. And further, if you scroll it down, you will have a lot of surprises over here. We have done all the analysis for you. Like for reasoning, I've shown you, right? And here then we have mentioned what are the most important topics, moderately important or least important topics. Similarly, that you can do for quants. Okay, for example, now you're preparing for quants. You have seen, okay, this data interpretation from here, every year questions have been asked a lot. So why should not I start with DI only, right? Because that would help me to clear the sectional cutoff. Then you thought, but I want to be on the safer side. Maybe I'm not able to solve all the DIs. Then what you can do? Then in that case, you can go for number series also, because you're looking at the number of questions are high above there. Approximation maybe from since recent year you can see आपके जो नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस है जो पूछे जाते हैं वो बढ़ गए हैं. ठीक है, apart from that, profit and loss, consistently one question is being asked. Okay, and then apart from that, if you have done this much, I don't think you require any other chapters to cover for clearing the sectional cutoff, because sectional cutoff of maths is also, or quants, it has been 5 maximum till now. So even to be on the safest side, if you score 7-8 marks, that is more than enough. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे भी most important, moderately important, least important chapters we have mentioned. ठीक है, here you can also download free ebook where we have mentioned the strategies. We have mentioned about the examination, about syllabus, everything. Like if you're wondering from where can you search the syllabus. ठीक है, अब English का previous year question देखिए, यहाँ पे भी, like for example, many of you, I do understand, might not be that much with the grammar or English portion, right? But you want to clear the sectional cutoff. ठीक है, अब reading comprehension है, from there around 7 to 10 marks questions are asked, but many people are not able to easily comprehend the paragraph that is given, or it can be the case that you don't have much time left, right? So in that case you want to skip reading comprehension altogether. So what you can do, if you feel like okay, it is not your strongest suit, reading comprehension, then you can skip and go for other, like for example this world exchange. ठीक है, आपका जैसे डाउट फिलर्स है, डाउट फिलर्स आपके पूछे जाते हैं, वर्ड रिप्लेसमेंट है, यू कैन स्टार्ट ऑफ विद दीज चैप्टर्स so that you can at least have something in your hand. ठीक है, but I would personally recommend कि reading comprehension is something that you should do, because if you look at the cutoff of English, it is somewhere around 12-13, right? So you would be on the safest side if you cover reading comprehension. ठीक है, so if you're a very slow learner, very slowly you read the paragraph, I think it's the right time to change the habit and to practice it more, so that in the examination you would not have much of the difficulty. ठीक है, now again, everything, what are the important chapters and everything, similarly the analysis have been done for computer knowledge. ठीक है, and apart from that we have done the same for decision making, and not only that, we have done it for ESI and the ARD section as well. Okay, so again, proper analysis of merit section, how much were asked from which year and everything, that we have mentioned. ठीक है, general awareness का है, then you will find the same for ESI and ARD. I would not be scrolling much because that is just not doing nothing but increasing the time of the video, and you already know that what are the things that you're going to get. Okay, let me just now show you how you can actually get these previous year question papers. ठीक है, you have to go to this download as PDF option, and when you will open it, you have to fill some personal information. Okay, but please keep in mind, you have to fill the right email ID over here and right WhatsApp number over here, because when you will be filling this data and you will be clicking on download free ebook, here you will actually you will get this book, the PDF, in your email ID that you have given and in your WhatsApp number you have given, right? So please be very mindful about it. So that is all in this video. If you have such other doubts in your mind, please ask us. We will make a video on that, whatever queries you have, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel for more such videos as well as the syllabus related videos. And you can also join our Telegram channel to get the PDF of all the lectures that we provide here on YouTube. So that is all in this video. Thank you very much and all the very best for your exam.